right, so here is the drive-up video. We're on Braddock Road, which obviously you're familiar with, turning off into Hampton Chase here. So we're going to turn left and immediately we'll be on Hampton Forrest Way. Beautiful neighborhood here. Homes are all very stately looking, nice curb appeal. You have the sidewalks on one side of the street, but not both here. And it looks like Ashley Road, the road here on the right, also has just one road with sidewalks. Beautiful. It's my favorite time of year. These trees all look gorgeous right now. This week and next week they're going to be 1,000 different colors. The weeks after that, not so much. The yards are going to be full of leaves. I don't know if you guys like that or not. Not my favorite thing, but one of the things of living in DC. See, there's a walking path that goes there along the power poles. That's really cool. And then we are coming up here on Hampton Forest Court. So as the name implies, we're on a cul-de-sac here, and this home in particular is right here on the edge of the cul-de-sac. So we're gonna get parked right here and show you the rest of the house. All right, guys, so welcome to Hampton Forest Court. I am outside in the driveway. So unfortunately, the lights or the electricity is not on right now. I talked to the agent. He said that it was on earlier today. I guess they've had a couple of other showings. You'll be able to see pretty good in most of the rooms. In the basement, it gets a little bit dark, but wanted to start outside here so you can kind of see, like I mentioned in the drive-up video, we're at the end of the cul-de-sac. So you have a nice quiet area right here. It's kind of like a single width driveway right there, but then as you get further up, you could probably fit 2 cars here side by side, as you can tell from the garage. The roof looks to be in really good condition. It's the architectural shingle, which is the 30 to 40 year product usually. I do see that this tree here in the front these couple of trees are hanging over your roof a little bit. It's something to consider, maybe pruning them back. You generally don't want your roof to have stuff dropping onto it because it will prematurely age. So here's the setup we'll go check out the backyard first so you can kind of see I think in Dave's notes, he mentioned the dog. So you have this nice concrete walkway. You could easily install a fence across here. The neighbors it looks like the rest of the yard is actually pretty fenced in. You've got the chicken wire across the 3-post fencing here. Some nice trees in between the lots and bushes to give you some privacy. It looks like a couple of posts need to be added. So there's like a missing post there, but there's the chicken wire. And then just a little bit of overgrowth. There is this very cute tree house right here. So that's pretty awesome. And then going out back here, we'll go up top just so you can see the back and the overlook. So you've got this nice big back deck. Vinyl siding, I will point out there's a couple of places where I see like denting in the vinyl. And there was one or two up front as well. Back deck looks to be in pretty good condition. It, I think, is either newer wood. It's definitely been freshly stained or painted. We'll go scope out the bottom. And so the fence does end right here, but you could easily kind of continue it along the way. Although I will point out, you probably want a little door back here, because in that drive-up video you saw those power lines that run kind of, I think, in between a lot of the in between some of the properties, but the trail you can see is right there, so you have access to the walking trail right out your backyard, which is wonderful. So that's, I think, part of the reason you have some of this just tree growth. You don't have the neighbor in your backyard because you have that trail, and I think the public access right there. New light fixtures on the exterior here. Let's go scope out just to see the underside of the deck, just to see the condition that it's in. I guess we can't see it from this side exactly because they have the cross hatching here, but coming over this way you can see the underside of the deck, and it looks to be in pretty good condition. It's not brand new wood on the joists, but this looks like it was all replaced, which is good. Here's the outdoor HVAC unit. Let's see, looks pretty new. Oh yeah, 2025. So this is brand new HVAC, which is great. All right, so now we'll head inside. Actually, we'll go around this way. So it looks like they might have done some grading over here, or this is just what it looked like, but you can see just kind of like some fresh dirt. All right, coming around front yard. So you're not, for whatever reason, have good grass growth right here, but the rest of the front yard looks pretty good. So front walkway, you have this little concrete pad, and then the front stoop right here. The front door looks nice. It's been freshly painted, so nice curb appeal. All right, so walking inside, immediately on your left-hand side, you have a living room, coat closet as you enter. Through to the kitchen there, and then access upstairs right over there. So we'll go left first. You have your cooling, heating system right there. The windows, I don't know if these are brand new, but they definitely look like they have been replaced, which is great because that's one of your expensive items. New light fixtures. So your dining room, I think this would be right here off the kitchen. You've got a nice window overlooking the backyard. You could put a hutch or some storage shelves here in the kitchen. There is a little spot. I don't know if that was water damage at some point here in the drywall. It looks like it's been painted over. So here is your kitchen. Nice large island in the center. It looks like this was completely redone. So new everything. It's got soft close. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure why they didn't bring this all the way over. But it's got a new tile backsplash, sink right here. We've got the decorative. So this, like, literally, they haven't even taken the wrap off, which is kind of interesting. So, dishwasher. You've got the two-tone, so the island is kind of this natural, beautiful, elegant wood. And then a little peninsula over here. So you could put a couple of bar stools on the other side of this if you like. And then I didn't point out on this other side of the kitchen. So you've got your refrigerator over here, a little pantry. This is a little bit of an odd layout. I'm not sure if they had something here before. You've got storage space right there, but this kind of space right here is a little bit non-functional. Half bath right here, so cute little powder room. It's been updated. Nice. It's got, you have wide, brand new floors, so it's a wider plank LVP all up on this level. Brick fireplace. You have a little insert right there. Not sure if that is functional or just for aesthetics, but you could definitely use it at some point. Just have to see if that works or if it would need to be replaced. So access to the back deck is from this door right here. I will say this has been glazed over, so I think it's got the broken seal. You can kind of see the fogging through there. This one's not as fogged, but definitely not super clear. And then here is your garage entrance. So they did do the floor coating, which is really nice here in the garage. And it's a pretty good size garage. You don't have a ton of space on either side of the doors, but it's pretty deep. And then you have that space in between the doors that I guess kind of makes it a little bit wider than your typical garage. Access to the upstairs attic through there. All right, let's go downstairs. It's gonna be a little bit dark in some of the spaces down here just because the lights aren't turned on. All right, so as you come downstairs in here, you have this area to the right and then this area to the left. So if you go right, you've got your hot water heater and HVAC system right here in this kind of utility area. Keep going right, you have your Harry Potter closet underneath the stairs. And then some unfinished storage in here, which we can't see because the dark. You can kind of probably see it better in the video. So you have some cabinet space here. Washer dryer here, some cabinets up above, and then a utility sink. You have a full bathroom that's been completely redone down here. So a nice vanity, toilet. It's a little bit in the corner. So I'll be honest, if I was like, had to sit down on the toilet, you kind of have, I mean, you've got like, I don't know, 8 inches, 10 inches in front of you, but the wall's right in front of you. Beautiful tile, redone shower in here. And then if you walk around here, you have this space. So this is kind of like your large open area. So hopefully this video kind of gives you the the sense of what this space looks like. I suppose if you wanted to like do a wall right here, maybe you could section this off to make this an office. So you could have a couple of different spaces if you built 1 or 2 walls. And then you have the exit walk out of the basement right here. So yeah, it's kind of like one big circle. I don't think it was moisture that I smelled down there. It smells a little bit in the whole house. I think it's just the LVP and the fresh paint. But that's something I'd be curious with a home inspection to look at, just making sure that the foundation's good. I mean, that's what every home inspector looks at: foundation, moisture, all that good stuff. All right, so bedroom number 1 is right here. It's huge. Ceiling fan. Looks like brand new windows. So I don't know if this is, the agent said they did some work between when they took it off and just put it back on. He didn't say exactly what it was. But you've got carpet up here in the bedroom. A walk-in closet. Oh, so I guess this is the master. So the closet here goes all the way around. You've got a good amount of storage. And then access to the bathroom right here. So 2 sinks, double vanity, which is very nice. Looks like, oh, okay, just a little bit of, that's kind of, not sure why they didn't do that lower. And then a large shower, nice and wide, and then a little seat and a recessed area right there. And this door, I will say, is like a little bit narrow. It's not like a full door. I guess that gives you this space right here, little linen closet. But it's kind of tough to, you have to be inside, I guess, to open it. You can't open it from right there, if that makes sense. All right, so let's go check out the rest of the upstairs. Bedroom number 1 up here. Got new carpet, just a basic bedroom. This is probably, I would guess, the smallest of the bedrooms. So this may be a good office or workout room. Going down the hallway, you have actually 2, it looks like, different closets. So ample storage, which is always nice. Yeah, bedroom number 2 is definitely much, much larger than guest bedroom number 1. So this would be a good kids room or office, workout room. Double door, good size closet. Bedroom number 3. So this is larger than bedroom number 1 for sure. Not quite as large as that last bedroom, but this one has a huge closet. And a nice ceiling fan and light and beautiful view over here checking out the backyard. And lastly, we'll look at the guest bathroom. Cute little vanity, and then same fully updated shower tub combo. So that is it. Oh, I should point out you have access to the attic through there as well.